Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Hey Google, turn stereo light 45%. I'll explain that in a moment. And welcome. And tonight we're going to be reading more of Eragon by Christopher Polini. And again, this video is not intended for nice young children. This is for the adults that maybe read Eragon, when they were young, or maybe adults discovering it for the first time. And about the Hey Google, okay, didn't activate it, thing, the new light bulb that was installed because the old one was failing is a little too dim, so whenever I do videos now, I have to have a little light to the side, so there's actually some illumination there. I did not mean for that to happen. Usually I have everything planned, everything's ready, and then I film. And other nights like tonight, I decide, fuck it. So let's get this party started. And we are finally finishing up this latest chapter. A quiet smile for... Great, I messed up the lighting and now I'm messing up the reading. Going on a roll here, folks. A quiet smile curled Brom's lips as he said slyly, "What is possible is subjective. Some would say that you cannot travel through the spine and live. Yet you do. It's a matter of perspective. You must be very wise to know so much at such a young age." Eragon flushed, and the old man chuckled. "Don't be angry. You can't be expected to know such things. You forget that the dragons were magical. They affected everything around them in strange ways. The riders were closest to them and experienced this the most. The most common side effect was an extended life. Our king has lived long enough to make that apparent, but most people attribute it to his own magical abilities. There were also other, less noticeable changes. All the riders were stronger of body, keener of mind, and truer of sight than normal men. Along with this, a human rider would slowly acquire pointed ears, though they were never as prominent as an elf's. Eragon had to stop his hand from reaching up to feel the tips of his ears. How else will this dragon change my life? Not only has it gotten inside my head, but it's altering my body as well. Were dragons very smart? Didn't you pay attention to what I told you earlier? Demanded Brom. How could the elves form agreements and peace treaties with dumb brutes? They were as intelligent as you or I. But they were animals, persisted Eragon. Brom snorted. They were no more animals than we are. For some reason, people praise everything the riders did, yet ignore the dragons, assuming that they were nothing more than an exotic means to get from one town to another. They weren't. The riders' great deeds were only possible because of the dragons. How many men would draw their swords if they knew a giant fire-breathing lizard, one with more natural cunning and wisdom than even a king could hope for, would soon be there to stop the violence. Hmm? He blew another smoke ring and watched it waft away. Did 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 you ever see one? Nay, said Brom. It was long before my time. And now for her name. I've been trying to recall the name of a certain dragon, but it keeps eluding me. I think I heard it when the traders were in Carvajal, but I'm not sure. Could you help me? Brom shrugged and quickly listed a stream of names. There was Jura, Herodor, and Fundor, who fought the giant sea snake. Glazra, Briam, Ohen the Strong, Gritium, Beron, Roslarp. He added many others. At the very end, he uttered so softly, Eragon almost did not hear. And Saphira. Brom quietly emptied his pipe. Was it any of those? I'm afraid not, said Eragon. Brom had given him much to think about, and it was getting late. Well, Warren's probably finished with Horst. I should get back, though I'd rather not. Brom raised an eyebrow. What? Is that it? I expected to be answering your questions until he came looking for you. No queries about dragon battle tactics, or requests for descriptions of breathtaking aerial combat? Are we done? For now, laughed Eragon. I learned what I wanted to and more. He stood, and Brom followed. Very well, then. He ushered Eragon to the door. Goodbye. Take care. And don't forget, if you remember who that traitor was, tell me. I will. Thank you. Eragon stepped into the glaring winter sunlight, squinting. He slowly paced away, pondering what he had heard. And that's the end of that chapter. I love how Brom ends it like, I know you're fucking bullshitting me about the traitor. I know something else is going on. He's like, you're asking some pretty strange questions there, Eragon. You sure you don't have a dragon egg? Other thing I want to comment on about the chapter is, goddamn analysis. Okay, was but they are animals, but they were animals, and then Brom's like, "Oh, we're not animals, and neither are dragons." And it's like, I know us, humans like to think, "Oh, we're somehow not the same as animals. We don't." There's like humans and there's animals to a lot of people's mind, and our egos might raise us to think that we can do better than the animals, like we don't have those instincts, we can't be affected like animals do. And while we're more conscious, we're still not free of being something other than an animal. And so, I don't know, that's something that really gets to me. It's like, you both are animals. You're just really intelligent animals. Dragons are animals, but they're really intelligent. You're animals. You're really intelligent. I don't know, but that really got me. Like, I had to, while practicing, I had to, like, put the book down and just, calm myself down, just, rant in my head and then start practicing again. Because for some reason, I don't know. That's what angers me. I think I should really start reconsidering my life choices. So the question I will leave you with today is, what do you about the changes that will occur when someone's a writer in this series? What would be the thing you're looking forward to the most? Like, you're like, yay, I'll be ready just so this thing happens, yay! And your least favorite. Like, this is the one you'd be like, damn, might keep you up at night. And no, your choice cannot be of, the good thing or possibly the bad thing that you become, connected with the dragon. That's not a choice for right now. And also, comment below with anything that interests you about this chapter. Remember, no major spoilers. If people are discovering the series or rediscovering and can't remember everything, just don't want things to be spoiled. So no major spoilers in the comments section, but I would love to start chatting with y'all. Every now and again, my south comes out. So, also, remember to like this video if you like dragons. Yeah, press the like button if you like dragons, and also remember to subscribe so you will not miss out on any Eragon content. I will be reading this entire book, as people who've kept up with this channel will know, very slowly, but I will get through it. I will do this. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. If you are watching this on my blog and viewing this on the desktop version of my blog, remember to choose the follow by email option, so you won't miss anything I do on the blog. Mini reviews, full-length reviews, fan fictions, these dramatic readings, and a bunch of other stuff. So, and I should be getting another chapter done in a week. So I'll see you then. Except for those of you who also watch my Animorphs dramatic reading, I will be getting that out this Friday. And also about Animorphs, I believe the audiobooks for numbers 3 and 4 just dropped today. So if you're keeping up with that, I just pre-ordered the comic book that's coming out in October. So, and until next video, goodbye.